India is full of incredible temples that will really blow your mind, but I flew nearly 10,000 kilometers to go and see one that was empty. Today we are going to Chidambaram to check out the Thillai Nataraja Temple, and this one is slightly different because at the heart of it all, there is nothing.
We are officially starting the trip. Oh, I've got the gate. So we're going from here to the bus stand. We're ready to get to our first temple on the list, which is Nataraja. Thank you. Cheers. Right, first part done. Just jump to tuk-tuk, and then from tuk-tuk get to the bus station, which is here. Now I need to work out which bus. Right, jumped off the bus, and I think the temple is behind us here.
To understand why this place feels so raw, you have to go back to before the stone. Long before the Chola kings arrived with their gold, this wasn't a city, it was a swamp. A dense mangrove forest of Thillai trees. The first shrine here wasn't a temple, it was a simple hut, built from the forest wood, sitting on the edge of a natural pond. This tank was the anchor. Long before the architects arrived, the water source was the reason the people gathered here. And interestingly, as time moved on, although the dynasties changed, the shape of the temple and the style of the timber shrine at the heart of this site managed to outlast it all. And what's more, not only did it outlast the changes in ruler, it would even get an upgrade to hold one of the most iconic golden roofs in Tamil Nadu. So what you are looking at isn't a typical temple tower, it's a fossilized memory of the first forest shrine. The architecture here is remarkable and it actually parallels you. Yes, you. It's believed this temple was designed like a human body. Texts say it has 5 layers, representing the 5 layers of human existence, as well as 9 entrances, representing the 9 orifices of the human body. The ears, eyes, nose, mouth, you get the idea. So what you're walking into here is a mirror of your very body. And one of the most cool details about this temple that really emphasizes that human mimicry is the location of the inner sanctum. In almost every other temple, the idol is almost dead center, which we will see as we travel through Tamil Nadu and visit other Chola temples. It's geometric perfection, but here it is slightly shifted to the left. Why? Because your heart is on the left, and remarkably, that abstract biomimicry does not stop at the layout. The golden roof you see here is covered in exactly 21,600 tiles, and that number is not random. According to ancient yogi texts, this is the average number of breaths a human being takes during a single day. And holding those gold roof tiles in place, 72,000 nails to show the 72,000 energy channels of the human body. This temple is literally mimicking you. That idea of the human body being used to map out master plans is one we have come across before in season 1, but it wasn't until hundreds of years later. Le Corbusier actually used it in his plan for Chandigarh. If you haven't seen the episode, make sure you go back and check it out. I will link the episode in the description. All of this architecture was built up over thousands of years by various dynasties along the way, and it was all built up around the Sabha to protect that inner secret at the very heart of it all. What is that secret? That secret is known as the Chidambara Rahasiyam. It passes beyond the idea of an idol, creating a space that connects you to divinity. So you make your pilgrimage to the temple, you get to the very heart of this space, the curtain is pulled back, and there is nothing no priest, just a void, and this is known as Akasha, the space. One of the most insane things about this temple is they did not just align it to the human body, they aligned it to the planet itself. Chidambaram is one of 5 temples representing the elements: earth, fire, wind, water, and here Akasha, space. If we zoom out from Nataraja Temple for a second and look at it in relation to the other elemental temples, we will see something crazy. It is almost aligned perfectly on 79 degrees longitude across the face of Earth. How did they achieve this level of precision so long ago before GPS exists? There are still multiple theories out there and we don't really know, so put your theory in the comments below and let me know how you think they did it. But here at Nataraja Temple, before you get to the heart of it all, you do have to pass through some very grand architecture. The massive gopurams we have to pass through to get into the temple, they aren't just there as entrance gates, they are there as textbooks. They show the stories of the god or gods that the temple is dedicated to. And as we know, this place is called Nataraja, which is Shiva as Nataraja, lord of the dance. And this embodies the cosmic cycle of creation, preservation and destruction through the Ananda Tandava, the dance of the bliss. Encircled by flames representing time and the universe, this iconic pose symbolizes the dynamic rhythm of the cosmos and the 5 divine actions. Here, carved into the granite, you will see the 108 Karnakas, the identifying movements of the classical Indian dance. And today, that very dance reaches to modern physics. What am I talking about? In 2004, the Indian government sent a massive statue of Nataraja to CERN, the organisation researching physics in Geneva. Now, usually science institutions don't display religious idols, but here there was something seen of a parallel between the idea of Nataraja and the whole of the universe and particle physics itself. The subatomic world isn't static and neither is Nataraja. So we have Shiva in Geneva standing next to the particle physics exploration department, but here back in Chidambaram we also have the Raja Sabha, the Hall of 1,000 Pillars. It was built for the kings, for noise, for spectacle, for parade. It was effectively a social centre, and whilst physics kind of attempts to look at everything going on around us, the Hall of 1,000 Pillars, it almost represents those thousands of trees that once stood here. And yet that is perhaps the remarkable thing about Nataraja Temple, because everything around it came from humble swamp beginnings to become the massive temple that it is today, and at the heart of it all, it effectively shows nothing. And I'm the guy who travelled nearly 10,000 kilometers to see absolutely nothing. Yet, remarkably, after spending nearly 6 months in India, this temple for me really sticks with me. It's one of the moments I felt most connected to what India is as a whole and who it is for. So even though there was nothingness there, it left me with a feeling of something. And that's kind of remarkable in itself.